What's up, Leo? Welcome in, and welcome back. If you are here with me again, we're going to tap into your energy, see what's being hidden from you, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements in Leo. Sorry guys for the late posting. I ended up going out of town over the holiday weekend, and so of course that put me behind. But I am back, and I will have your April readings posted here, in a few days. Okay, Cancer wanting to jump out there, all right? So you guys might be dealing with the Cancer. Spirit said enough of that. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, Aries. So Cancer, Aries, Cancer again. All right, so yeah, strong Cancer here. Leo, you may be dealing with another Leo. So Leo, Cancer, and Aries. And now we have Virgo, Taurus. Let's get one more. And Aquarius. All right, guys, so you may be dealing with any of those signs. You guys know if your sign didn't, the person you're dealing with did not come out in the dice, doesn't mean it's not your reading, okay? We still have much more to pull and see what is happening, all right? So first thing first is forgiveness. I have a lot of people wanting forgiveness, okay? So there's been a lot of energy of people returning back from the past, people that have done you wrong. And that's not just for you guys, that's for many signs. I'm seeing that as a repeated message here, okay? But it says, I'm struggling to get over the past. So someone is struggling to get over something here, okay? Commitment. I want you to be a part of my life. In absence, I feel like a part of me is missing without you. So somebody that you were romantically involved with did you wrong. Okay, this could have been someone you had a commitment with, or if they wasn't given into a commitment before, they want to be committed now. I don't know what they want forgiveness from yet, or what they want forgiveness for yet, but we'll get into it. But whatever it was, it separated you guys or caused you guys to go your separate ways. And they want forgiveness. They want to see if you guys can work things out, maybe take it to the next level as far as engagement or marriage. Yeah, okay. And you being apart from them has definitely given them time to think, and they realize they don't want to be without you. So now they know they need to come in with commitment and nothing less, okay? All right. What else does Leo need to know right now, Spirit? What else does Leo need to know? Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, and stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So see, something was unrequited, and it may have been this person wasn't willing or ready to commit. Maybe you felt like you were giving more or putting in more effort than this person. You stay positive. You know, you always try to be patient or understanding with this person, and I feel like they took that for granted, right? That's where the unrequited love comes in. You may have been working and putting your energy into, having a commitment and really giving this person your all, and they took that for granted. They wasn't meeting you at the same level that you were showing up for them, okay? All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot. All right, what else does this person have to say to Leo? They want forgiveness for not giving you that, for not showing up, for not giving you that effort, for not giving you the commitment that they feel like you deserved or that you wanted, okay? Maybe you chose not to settle with this person. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. They were indecisive, may have been juggling, may have had their priorities a little out of order, or they were definitely juggling between you and someone else. We have Death card here, okay? There was definitely a major change, a transformation here. I'm assuming that you just decided to end things here and move on, because you refuse to be a choice or an option or not a priority to this person, right? Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, resulting in everything coming down, ending, no building of a future any longer. This changed this person. Like, when that happened, this changed them. Look at that, Knight of Swords. Now they want to come rushing in. They don't want, so how they see this, guys, you know, death is not a complete death. It also represents transformation, right? It's death and then rebirth. So they're rushing in so they can kind of revise this, kind of resuscitate this situation before it's too late. So they're going to be rushing in here pretty soon. Their emotions may be everywhere. They may be all in their head, thinking about this ending, thinking about the choices that they need to make, and maybe trying to make the changes and transform the way they need, right? Before this is done. Look at this at the bottom, Ace of Cups. Yeah. They don't want this to be over. They realize, excuse me here, guys, they realize here suddenly that they have a lot of love for you. And it was like, do I allow this to end and allow Leo to go on and keep moving on? Or do I get my shit together and come back and make this work and give them the love that they deserve, right? Let's see. I see Scorpio energy here. I don't remember if Scorpio came out in the deck. 5 of Wands. They don't, look at this. They disregarded all the competition. So anything that was an option and, well, anything that was an obstacle, any other people that was an issue that may have made you feel like you had to compete or that you did have to compete for, they're releasing that. They're letting those people go. They are, you know, disconnecting. They're making some decisions here to kind of release some certain people. It doesn't have to be other people they were involved with. It just could be family, it could be friends, it could be just anybody that was causing an inconvenience to your connection, making it hard for them to really prioritize you, making it hard for them to make a decision and, you know, or dedicate themselves to you. This is also this person wanting to put the troubled times behind, right? Any conflict, any problems, any disagreements you guys had, they're making the decision to make the changes that they need so that you guys can move forward in peace, okay? No more confusion, no more chaos. No more disruptions, disagreements, arguments, whatever. They just want to kind of surrender to this is what I'm getting. Okay. Well, we got the Ace of Cups again at the bottom, guys. Look at that. Okay. Let's see. All right. The Emperor in the reverse. So what they're changing, guys, is, see, this Emperor here, Aries energy. Now, I do remember Aries came out. Could have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here as well. But Emperor here in the reverse. This person maybe being immature, being irresponsible. I told you they weren't prioritizing something. It's like they weren't in control of things that they should have been making the decision to be in control of, right? They're irresponsible. Some of you guys may have children with this person because the Emperor is a father energy, okay? So they could have been irresponsible in that way. And now they want to offer commitment. Now they want to build this family thing, right? But what they realized they had to transform was their immature ways, their irresponsible ways. They could be very controlling in certain ways, very domineering, but in a very immature way. You know, leadership don't have to dominate. You know, it just speaks and people follow when it's good leadership. And so I do kind of get like some sort of control or immature ways of being childish, you know, kind of controlling in a way, wanting to have power. Let's see, what else do we have here? And Judgment in the reverse. This is what I'm saying. They want to rush in before it's too late, before they not have a chance to make a judgment on this, or before you make a decision to end this here. Before it's too late, before you're willing to reconcile, right? Judgment is Scorpio energy here again. And then we have Leo energy, strength. And the King of Cups, look at that. The Four of Cups in the reverse. They don't want to miss this opportunity again here, guys. They're going to put, it's like they're finding the strength to do what they need to do, to surrender, to make the changes, to make the transformations, to make the judgment calls that they need to make, right? I want to clarify some of this. Look at that. Two of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Cups. Like I said, they're making a decision to come forward with an offer or some communication. They're prioritizing, they're realizing who they want to be with, who they want to offer this commitment to. Let's see. I see them turning down someone as well. So there was an option between other people. Like I said, it's like they're giving those people their goodbyes. Okay, is what I'm saying. Look at that. Death is clarified by that Five of Wands energy. Look at that. What are they transforming? The competition, debates, rivalry, conflict, disagreement, strife, tension, territorial clashing, ego, and petty. And that that Emperor in the reverse can definitely represent someone very egotistical, kind of like very toxic masculinity, you know. But this person wants to change because all of this conflict, all of this competition, all of these problems and obstacles have caused them much loss and much regret here, okay? Knight of Swords, I saw the Six of Cups here. Hermit and the Empress, wow. This person is rushing in because they definitely want to apologize because they don't want to. It's like they feel lost without you. They feel lost without this Empress here. It's like they feel like they owe you for helping them or being who you are that help them change, help them transform. Look at this Knight of Swords clarified by King of Swords. Look, head over heart, discipline, truthful, honest, mental clarity, authority, leadership, reliable, sage advice. I told you guys, this person has gotten their mind together. They've realized, they've come into clarity. They're being truthful with themselves about things they need to do different to make this work, okay? Where they may have done you wrong, it's like they are thinking about that. This is why they're making the changes to cut these people out. It's like after this major chaos or whatever happened between you two that transformed this connection, they really, excuse me guys, got in their head and started to realize, I got to make some decisions and some better judgment calls, right? Five of Wands in the reverse. The Lovers in the reverse. Cutting out competition, guys. Like I said, they're cutting out other relationships, other connections. Look at this, the Devil in the reverse. They're releasing karmic ties to people, toxic connections, all these conflicts that came from unresolved relationships, obsessions, obsessive energy maybe others had with them. They may have had a lot of people that had their eye on them, or many people that wanted this person's attention. I have Gemini energy here in Capricorn. Okay, and then we got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here on both of these cards here. Scorpio, Pisces. Why is the Emperor in the reverse? Oh, wait, it's like 5 cards. Emperor in the reverse. The Ace of Wands in the reverse. Delays, apathy, boredom, lack of motivation, lack of energy, lack of passion, weighed down, unfinished enterprises, the irresponsible, no motivation. Whoever this person was, they may have had issues with, I don't know, like I said, just being responsible, taking charge, doing what they needed to do, especially if you guys had children. It's like they just kind of had no motivation to assist or help in some way. Why is Judgment in the reverse here? They have no maybe this person has a sexual addiction, or I'm not even going to say an addiction. Maybe they just have a problem with temptation. That's what I'm going to say, because I'm seeing a lot of people here. And then the Emperor in the reverse with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. That's definitely a masculine energy that cannot control his lower nature. So he may be like a compulsive cheater, you know, have a wandering eye, you know, watch porn or something like that. Well, let's see. Judgment in the reverse. It's the Five of Swords in the reverse. So we have past resentment, revenge, remorse, regret, failure, making amends, cutting losses, desire to forgive, desire to reconcile. So I told you guys, they're hoping that you are willing to give them another chance. They think that maybe you won't be willing to reconcile with them or forgive them because they know they've done a lot of things. Like I said, they think you may be holding on to past resentment, or maybe even might want to get revenge on them. Okay. Let's see. And then we got the Nine of Wands in reverse, clarifying strength. Okay. And that says inner resources, struggle, overwhelmed, on edge, defensive, paranoia, fatigue, exhaustion, lack of motivation. I told you they're trying to find the strength, guys. They're doing everything they can to find the strength. I don't know how well they're doing, but they're doing everything they can to find the strength to make things right or make the changes. Kind of, I feel like they're trying to tie a lot of loose ends with people. And instead of it really going smooth, it's going chaotic. So they got exes that they're trying to disconnect from. It's causing a lot of drama, I feel like, in their life. You have yes. Your answer is yes. And then you got watch out at the bottom. Let's see. Let's see. What do we have here? What other messages do we have here for Leo? What other messages do we have here for Leo? Okay, let's see. What do we have here for Leo? We got dreaming of you, nostalgia, fantasy, wishful thinking. So they're dreaming of you. They see you in their dreams. They dream about you a lot. Maybe you've dreamed about them a time or two. And if you have, that might indicate that this person is thinking about you or ready to come towards you. You never showed up. Absent effort. Emotionally unavailable. Done trying. What did I say, guys? This person wasn't doing what was needed to make you feel like you was a priority to them, or they wasn't showing up like the way they should have been when it came to responsibilities or fatherhood. Okay. You got done trying with this person. You was done trying to make this work. You lost me. Final straw, self-respect, power move. Oh. And that's exactly what happened, guys. They caused you to walk away. Okay? And they know that. So, come back online. Energy return, alignment, spiritual reset. Okay? So maybe this person is, trying to do a spiritual reset. You do have stay optimistic about your love life. So positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay. And behind that, you have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So maybe you and this person are not into the same thing spiritually, or maybe they're just a little behind you in their spiritual path. Okay? Let's see. What do we have for Leo? What did I just say, guys? So maybe we're too different. That's why we disagree and feel distant from each other. That's because you guys are two different vibrations for a while. I'm focused on my career and finances right now because I don't want to struggle again. I'm afraid to share that. So maybe that's what's going on with the irresponsibility, the maybe not being able to show up as a responsible person is maybe they're working on their finances. Maybe they have been working on that, trying to be more mature, trying to be more responsible, trying to get their finances in line. Maybe that's the issue. They didn't have the money, or they wasn't in the financial place, and they felt like, I don't know. Maybe they felt overwhelmed. It's not an excuse, It's not an excuse, but it's their excuse, Look at that. You bring out the best of me. I'm a better partner because of you. I want to cherish you forever. I told you guys, there's something about this commitment that has also made this person come to a kind of like a more mature mindset. Okay. My emotions are like a roller coaster right now. I don't know what I want, but I'm trying to find out. All right. I'm totally heartbroken that we're not together right now. I'm up at night worrying about us and our future. And at the bottom, BFF. You are my best friend and I hurt you. I didn't know what I was doing. Can you ever forgive me? Yeah. They feel like they definitely did you wrong. That's why forgiveness is one of the main messages here. Okay. As long as this person is coming into some kind of clarity, you know, they are evolving. As long as they are coming into some sort of accountability. And I'm talking about genuine accountability. I'm not talking about false accountability, temporary accountability. I'm talking about really understanding what they did and the impact and what they need to do to change it. And that's it. Okay? So let's see. What else do we have here? What's the last messages for Leo? I just want one card at a time. Thank you. Okay, the butterfly. Relationship evolving to the next phase. Healing the inner child and growth. So I told you this person is growing. They are evolving. They are transforming from that immature person to that mature, responsible person. And cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. And hand of cards, take a chance, risk, being strategic, options not showing hand, gambling. So maybe this person had a gambling issue for some of them. If not, I don't know. Maybe they just ready to take a risk. You know, they want you to take a chance with them. Maybe they do feel like it's risky. Maybe on your end, but they want to show you, you know, that they've evolved, they've changed. Okay. So that's it, guys. That's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. All right, like, share if it doesn't resonate with you, but you know someone that it may help. All right, and comment and let me know if it resonated for you. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you'll get those notifications when I am back. And I will see you guys next time.